5 ways an avoidant attacher will inevitably destroy the relationship. Number 1, avoidants truly believe that showing any vulnerability or emotion is a sign of weakness. They believe that they always have to be strong and can't make any mistakes and can't show you their true, vulnerable, sensitive selves. So when things are going wrong for them, they will stuff it, they will not communicate their needs, and they will not ask for help, therefore causing a buildup of overwhelm. Number 2, an avoidant person can't let you see their flaws for that very reason. So when you have legitimate complaints against an avoidant person, maybe you tell them you need certain things from them, etc., they will either get really, really defensive or they will just appease you. This, again, will lead up to a buildup of overwhelm, and then they will inevitably leave the relationship because everybody is allowed to have flaws. Everybody is allowed to make mistakes and have needs, but avoidant people believe that they can't. Number 3, if something really painful happens in the avoidant's life, or there are a bunch of really overwhelming things happening to them, they will run and hide from the relationship because they feel like they cannot show their partner any signs of weakness. They believe that if you see that side of them, you will view them as weak and you will reject them. So they will run and hide from the relationship. Number 4, because the avoidant person is not communicating their needs and not showing up in the way that someone should, they will start lying and hiding things from you. They feel that they cannot make mistakes. They feel like they have to be perfect. And so they will start trying to self-soothe in different ways. That could be cheating. That could be, addiction. It could be gambling. It could be certain things that they do behind your back to try to make themselves feel better. And then that will just build onto the shame that they already feel for causing an eruption at some point where they just run and hide. And number 5, the avoidant person will have a very, very hard time being able to access your needs or your feeling. You might notice at different points in the relationship, you may have an issue with something. Maybe something happens in your life and you call them and you try to vent to them. And they have literally nothing to say to you, and it feels like they are being really cold or uncaring. It is because they actually cannot access their own emotions, therefore they don't know how to access yours. This will also add to the feelings of shame and disappointment within them. They feel like they don't know how to show up for you, which again will cause them to run in. With all this said, there is nothing that we can do to fix them. They have to fix all these things on their own. They have to get into therapy and learn how to work through, their chronic shame and their desire to hide themselves from the world. That's not something we can fix.